On the air with HCO. Crabcast on the air, here we go. With your host Lacey, DJ Crab Lord. If you're feeling crabby, it's everything you're looking for everything you need to know about hermit crabs. Crabcast, HCO is where it's at. Crabcast on the air with HCO. Crabcast on the air, here we go. With your host Lacey, DJ Crab Lord. If you're feeling crabby, it's everything you're looking for everything you need to know about hermit crabs. Crabcast, HCO is where it's at. Crab Lord, if you're feeling crabby, it's everything you're looking for everything.
Okay guys, YouTube is having some issues, so I'm just trying to get everything straightened out. But it looks like we're good to go in a second. Alright. Looks like we're good. Alright, doesn't look like it's being too bad right now. Alright.
Hermit crab owners, yeah, hermit crab owners. Join facebook.com/group/it's a crab thing. Press the join button and you'll be there. See the best information.
This is Lacey, also known as DJ Crab Lord. Just, you know, from now until the end of the show. On Crabcast, on the air with HCO. This is episode 11, Tropic Like It's Hot. Yeah, we're punny. The original air date is July 8th, 2017, and tonight we'll be chatting about summertime issues, plants in the tanks, and tank space. So, a bunch of tank issues. It's going to be a fun night, I promise. As always, I'll be taking your questions, comments, shout-outs, whatever you want to do. Honestly, it's fine. You can find the official Crabcast thread and comment there, or you can comment on the chat on YouTube Live. I also put in the official threads how to get to it on your mobile phone. It's on the bottom of the screen. You click live chat, and there's quite a few people there. Shout out to Fishbait. Anyways, let's do some group announcements and reminders. It'll be super fun, I promise. Alright. Let's see what we got. Okay, little reminder. Photos. There's a Crabitat gallery in our photo album area with all kind of Crabitat pictures to get ideas, see how tanks should look, and to get inspired. I also, at the end of the show, I have a little surprise for you to do with that, so we'll get to that. Emergency situations. This is something the admins wanted me to put out there. While we love that everyone helps with threads and in the group, please remember when an admin or mod is trying to figure out an emergency situation to give us some time to reply and type everything out so the questions aren't repeated. Emergencies are extremely stressful for the poster, and we don't want to overwhelm them. So just wait until one of us comments. You can go through and read. If you see that we've missed something or you want to ask something, please reply to our comment and add into the conversation. We're not perfect. We might miss something. Just add it in. Also, that we have a search bar to look up information on our group. There's a lot of questions about safe foods. Is this safe? Is that safe? It might have already been asked before, even in the same day. So just type it into our little search bar and it might come up for you. If not, feel free to ask. Okay, so it is summertime in the group, so please remember the number of new members goes way up. It skyrockets up. A lot of these new members are beach shop and pet shop purchases, like souvenirs, so they don't have the best care. So please remember to be kind and help them as much as you can. Direct them to the files, tag us, whatever you gotta do. Also, the swap and shop rules will be changing soon, so please look out for that. We'll make an announcement in all the groups. It will be in the pretty pinned post. And yes, okay, let's look at the live chat and see if we got any questions first. Alright, I don't think we have any questions. Let's go to the threads. Doesn't look like we have any questions on the thread. Alright, summertime issues with the tank. There's a few. There's heating and humidity. The basics, you should know that you should have a heating source, so the temperature is always at least 80 to 85 degrees, depending on what type of crabs you have. With the summer here, it could be hotter, it could be colder. It depends if you have AC in your house or not. The best bet for this is just to keep a close eye on your gauge. Look at it every day. Make sure your temperatures are not rising too high or too low. Under the tank heaters are UTHs. They're very important, especially during the summertime, because if you use anything like a heat lamp, that's going to zap your humidity, and I feel like it's going to make it too hot. It just dries everything out with already dry, depending on where you live, the already dry air. It's also best to have your tank totally sealed. There's weather stripping, saran wrap, plastic wrap. You can go get a custom lid cut at Lowe's. They have glass tops at the pet stores that you can use. Let's see what else. And thermostats. These will probably be a lifesaver during the summer. That way you don't even have to really worry. Just check on your gauge like you normally would, and this will do all the adjusting for you. Just because you live in some of the warmer states doesn't necessarily mean you're going to turn off your heat mat during the summer. There's air conditioning. There are super cool nights. Like I said, it depends where you live. I live in New York, so we get colder nights here, and it obviously doesn't get as hot. So let's see. Also remember that the crabs, even though it's light out a lot of the day, to give them a night and day cycle. Night and day cycles are very important. If they don't have it, it will cause extreme stress and eventually kill the crab. You want to make sure, just like with humans, if you didn't have a day and night cycle, you'd go nuts. And I'm sorry that I almost blew out your eardrum, fish bait. I'm sorry. Super sorry. Super sorry. Okay. Let's see. Go back to the live chat. Um, let's see. Do we have any questions? Hello, Jackson. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, maybe I'm not sorry about the whole eardrum blowing out thing. You might be right. You just might be. Maybe I should put a disclaimer at the beginning of the show that I could accidentally blow your eardrum out. But it's all good. You don't need your ears for crabbing, so you know. Let's see if we have anything in the threads. Got a bunch of people watching. They should join in the live chat. I think we have a bunch of lurkers today. Lurkers are okay. I like lurkers. Let's see. Does anybody have anything to add on to the summertime troubles? Like, what are your issues during the summer? That's okay, Jeremy. You can lurk away. I like lurkers. That's awesome, Jackson, that you're getting a 40-gallon corner tank. Higher humidity. Oh, we can go over that. Some tips to bring it up. Lots of moss pits. Lots of, you know, you can add other things into your moss pits. But make sure you have moss pits, bubblers. Also, if you're finding your top layer of sub is a little dried out, what I do is I soak some moss and some worm castings in with it and some leaf litter. Get a good damp. You don't want to over soak it. You want to wring it out before you put it on and put it on the top layer of your sub. This way your crabs can also have fun tossing it into the pool and destroying everything you just did. Fishbait has a question. How hot is too hot? You really do not want anything over 85. I mean, sometimes you'll get an 86, 87. You do want to cool it down. Turn down your thermostat. Turn off a heat mat if you can. But you really want, I mean, they can stand higher temperatures, just not for a long time. Obviously, in the wild, they're not going to have a thermostat. But they also have other ways of going like further underground, going somewhere else, going in the shade. They have different options in the wild that they don't in a tank. The humidity gets higher during the summer also for those without a false bottom. I don't know why it would get, maybe higher. Yeah, well, you also want to watch out if you have really high humidity during the summer. If you don't have a false bottom, because that can lead to a flood or a bloom. You want to be very careful with that. It's always best to have a false bottom, and if you don't, you want to do the straw test. Yes, Jeremy, a thermostat would be your best bet. To control it, we also have another suggestion. Okay, now I get what you're saying. Yes, it can flood. You are right. It can flood. Yeah. Yes, Jackson, I totally agree with that. As soon as you clean out a food dish and water dishes, there's all sub back in it. It's like, why do we bother? But, you know, we have to. Let's see. Okay, back to Jeremy. Also, another little tip, is some people will freeze like a water bottle or something and put it in another container to catch the condensation. You want to be very careful with this. You don't want any condensation getting on the outside and into your tank to cool it down. So it's like container inside of a container, basically, to catch everything. Also, something I saw on, somewhere else, you don't want to put ice cubes into the pools. Please do not do that. The crabs will be angry. Just very angry. Alright. Do we have any other questions or comments that we can talk through? Alright. Oh, a 29-gallon topper. That's going to look nice. Jeremy just put a 29-gallon topper on his tank a few hours ago. With that, yeah, it may affect it. It might make it less hot. So I would still get the thermostat. Definitely go get that. But the heat might even out to where you don't need to put a heating pad on the 29 topper. Socially awkward crabs. Yeah, isn't that like my spirit animal? I mean, I think that would be my spirit animal. Oh, it's on top. Okay, Jeremy's is on top of a 55. I want to see some pictures of that. That'd be great. I know you can't send them through this live chat. I wish you could, but... Oh, I definitely would like to see some pictures of that. Alright. Okay, we're going to go to a quick break. Our next segment is... Oh my god, I forgot. Let me see. Plants and tanks, I have something special for this. So, I'm just going to pull up the break page, and I'm going to take a drink of some water and stuff. And you guys chat, see if you have any more questions, comments, and I'll be back in a few seconds.
Hermit crab owners, yeah, hermit crab owners. Join facebook.com/group/it's a crab thing. Press the join button and you'll be there. See the best information on land hermit crab care. Don't paint the shells and watch out for their gills. It's hermit crab owners, yeah, hermit crab owners.
Okay, that time I turned it down, so hopefully it saves this time. That would be nice. Okay, now we're gonna go on to tanks and plants. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's great, Lacey. Plants and tanks. Let's go there. Alright. Let me read this off as we got the slideshow going. Okay, basically, we only recommend air plants and sprouting seeds in tanks. You're going to see some sprouting seeds up here. Yeah, she has a nice handful. Here's some sprouting seeds in the tank. I'm just going to explain the slideshow first a little bit, and then I'll go into detail about what I'm talking about. These are some sprouting seeds and some eggshells. We'll go into that a little bit. There are some chia seeds. There is some wheatgrass seeds. There's some Timothy grass seeds. Well, what they look like after they sprout, obviously. They're not actual seeds, guys. Here are some air plants. Look at all the pretty designs. Here are some more. Here are some others with some color. And here are some pretty ideas I'm going to go over. Just, you know, sit back, relax, enjoy. I should have some wave sounds. I should have added wave sounds. More pretty ideas. More pretty ideas. Okay, now I'm going to go over what I'm talking about. We only recommend air plants and sprouting seeds in the tank. The reasons for this are, I just want to make sure I have my whole list here. Issues with other plants that have root systems, the plant dying, crabs shredding them to death, and you'll totally waste all your money that you just put into the plant. Sucking up too much water from the sub and drying it out, the plant just not surviving at all in an environment like that. They some take up a lot of molting room. And the pesticides, you never know what are used on these plants. You just don't know. With the root systems, they can harm a molting crab, entangle it while it's molting in its most vulnerable state. With sprouting seeds, you're not going to get that. They don't have huge root systems. They're very on the surface kind of plants. And crabs love them. They're going to destroy them pretty quickly, as they do with everything that is nice, because we can't have nice things. So, some sprouting seeds are chia, clover, millet, wheatgrass, oatgrass, barley grass, alfalfa, Italian dandelion, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. But you really want to pull the pumpkin seeds and the sunflower seeds out before they get too deep. Oh, and Timothy grass, which was just a picture on here. Let's see what else I can go over. Also with sprouting seeds, it's great for the crabs. They get some, fresh food. And once the, what is the word I'm looking for? The sprouts, yeah, wow, I'm a mess tonight. The sprouts die and decompose. It's great. It's good bacteria because you want good bacteria in your substrate. So it's good bacteria for your sub. Okay, and I'm just going to wait for the sprouting seeds to come around. Oh, there they are. Never mind. So with the eggshells, as you know, crabs just destroy everything that is near and dear to our hearts because we can't have nice things. With the eggshells, you can put the sprouting seeds in them with a little bit of worm castings and have them sprout beforehand and stick them in. The worm castings is great for the sub. The eggshell is great for the sub and the crabs. It's all around a win. Here's some, and you can just toss the seeds on there and just do that as well. And they'll sprout. And here's just, it's just going through the, what you can buy. You can get it on places like Amazon, Walmart. Try to get organic. Just waiting for the air plants to pop up so we can talk about that. Waiting. Look at the Timothy grass. Imagine yourself in a field of Timothy grass. Okay, air plants. They come in a lot of different shapes and sizes. I mean, they can be a ton of fun. I like them. I have them around the house. And the best part about them is they thrive in an environment like your crab's tank. All you got to do, normally, if they're in your house, is mist them down. And there, with the high humidity, you're not going to need that. And you do not have a root system. Also, this slide right here, look, they come in pretty colors. I mean, what more could you want? And I just have a few ideas. With shells with holes in them, you could use them like this, decorate your tank. And they have glass globes and stuff on Amazon, Hobby Lobby, and I'm sure Michael's as well. You can put some moss in there, an air plant, just make it look really pretty. And here's one that I just found. It's driftwood with air plants in it. I think you could sprout seeds in it as well. Just make sure it's safe wood. Hollow it out, dry it out, and it looks great. This one's my favorite. It looks like it reminds me of a jellyfish. And that is a alligator sea urchin that it is inside. Alright. Let's go to the live chat. And I'm going to answer what we got going on. Yes, chia sprouts are the best. They pop up quick. They're easy. There's all different varieties of air plants. There's so many different kinds. Just type in air plants, and there's just so many varieties. Just look them through. Let's see what else. Yes, you can save the video after the broadcast is done. It'll pop up on our YouTube channel. Go subscribe to our channel. We're almost at 100 subscriptions, which is crazy. The past 2 weeks, it went from 70 to almost 100, which is insane to me. Do we have any questions or any other ideas about air plants? I know there's a lag in this, so it's like, why is she being so quiet? It's because I'm waiting for everything to catch up. I really need to download my Jeopardy music again. Really need to. Wow, we got 20 viewers. That's pretty awesome. How do I feel about getting hermit crabs online? I don't recommend it. There's a lot of issues with it. First of all, they're probably coming from unsatisfactory conditions, just poor conditions. They're just trying to make money off of them. The shipping is super stressful. There's only maybe 2 weeks in the spring and 2 weeks in the fall, maybe, if at best, where it's okay to ship hermit crabs. It's still an extremely stressful journey for them, and as we know, USPS, they don't care about packages and how they get there. So I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend adopting in your local area. HCO has an adoptions page, so you can go over to that. If you have a good setup and there's somebody in your area. Adopt, don't shop. Even though, you know, they're so cute, you really can't help it. What's everybody's favorite airplant idea? Does anybody already have air plants? Well, air plants in their tank. Anybody else has it? Have them? Jeez, I am off my game tonight. Off my game. Yeah, you really only want to use real wood in a tank. There's so many fake plastic ones out there and painted ones. You just don't want to use anything like that. Yeah, they are an addiction. They really, really are. They're fun. They come in so many shapes, sizes, different colors. There's so many things you can do with it. There's so many fun ideas. I mean, these are just a few. You can Google search airplant ideas, and literally millions come up. I'm sure you can Pinterest it too. I'm addicted to Pinterest. Fishbait has never owned an airplant. Well, he needs to get on it. You hear me, Fishbait? You need to get on it and own an airplant. I do. Next Crabcast, I want to hear you say, I now have an airplant. Let's see. I'm getting a lot of popping going off. Looks like everybody's in the live chat or just lurking. Which is fine. You can lurk. Lurk all you like. What's everybody's favorite idea for an airplant out of these, or something that you've done? I want to hear from the chat, yo. Hello, Super Charlie Lover. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to Crabcast. Sea urchin one? Yeah, the sea urchin one is pretty. There's a bunch of different ones with sea urchins. I just picked these few out. Yeah, the jellyfish one is awesome. Yeah, I want to copy it too. I really like the driftwood as well. That was one of my favorites. Because I think I've seen the jellyfish one on Pinterest before, because I'm addicted, as I've previously stated. I have an exciting life, I promise. But the driftwood one was new to me, and it's definitely a good idea. Oh, somebody has, she has one made like a hermit crab. Oh, and Fishbait just got a sea urchin from his secret July Santa. If nobody knows what that is, or if you're just like from YouTube and you don't know what's going on, Secret July Santa, we have swaps in our group on hermit crab owners. You can search it on Facebook, join the group, and we'll add you. Make sure to read the files, please. Please read the files. I promise you, it may take a few hours, but there's a lot of good information in there, and we just don't pull it out of air. So, let's see. Is there any other questions about plants in the tank? Any other ones? I need my Jeopardy music or some beach waves. Alright, let's check the forms and all that fun stuff. I don't see anything. Wow, we have quite a few viewers though. So hello all our lovely viewers. Hello. Okay. Well, I'm going to take another quick break because we like to break this up into segments. Wow, it's 9:40 already. Okay, and one of the longest parts is yet to come. I'm going to take a break. Mary, I am taking a break. I need to take a break. I need to sip water so I don't start coughing up a lung because my throat gets dry. So, when you see the palm tree, Mary, that means I'm on a drink break. So.
Hermit crab owners, yeah, hermit crab owners. Join facebook.com/group/it's a crab thing. Press the join button and you'll be there. See the best information on land hermit crab care. Don't paint the shells and watch out for their gills. It's hermit crab owners, yeah, hermit crab owners.
Alright, we're back. And yes, I'm allowed to take breaks. Yes, I am. Okay, just wanted to go over the group announcements and stuff. Let's see. There is a Crab Attack gallery in our albums. I can bump it in a little bit. We have a whole album of Crab Attacks. You can get ideas, see how a tank should look, and get inspired. And we're going to be doing that in a little bit. We're actually going to look at some from the album. Emergency situations. We love that everybody chimes in on posts and has different opinions. But when it's an emergency situation, it's important not to get the original poster or OP or poster, whatever you want to call them, overwhelmed. Having a naked crab is very stressful. So just wait for a admin or mod to finish typing up what they're going to say, and then see what they say, and don't try not to repeat any information. Just always keep calm. Don't say, oh my god, you're so horrible, how did you not know that having them in the cage wasn't the best for them? A lot of people don't know it is beach shop souvenir season for these crabs, and now you can win them at the fair, which is disgusting. Sorry, see, that's why I need water breaks. Lost my train of thought. So you just want to give them time. It's scary for the crab, it's scary for us, it's scary all around. So 3 cheers for it being scary. Just if you have something to add in, reply to a comment, and just don't bash anybody. You know, we don't like bashing, okay? Okay, and we also have a search bar in the group. If you're looking for, like, is this a safe wood? Is this a safe food? It's probably been asked before. Just search it. And if it hasn't, ask, post. You never know. Let's see what else we got. Swap and shop. The rules are going to be changing soon, so make sure to watch out for that. We'll make a big announcement. There will be a new pin post and the pretty pin post. So yes, there is that. Yes, and if somebody comes on and says my naked crab died, let's, you know, I understand, and most of us, 99.9 of us, are really polite, and a lot of people do not know better. These are people who are going to the pet store, and they think the pet store is going to give them the best information possible, and they don't. There's a lot of companies out there, I will not name them, but there's especially one based in Australia that, yeah, they're just, you know, it's just sad. Even with other pets, it's not just hermit crabs. There's just so much. Okay, let's see. Okay, and, okay, I think I already kind of went over this, but, it is summertime, so remember the number of new members goes way up. So be kind. There's a lot of new members who have beach souvenir crabs, so they're going to come in cages, blue sand, green sand, God knows what else. So just be kind, point them to the files, tag us, direct them, welcome to the group. Welcome them to the group. Also, there is no vet that heals crabs. There just isn't. Don't take your crab to a vet. It's just a disaster. Also, I was trying to apply to adopt a dog at a rescue, and I was asked to vet my hermit crabs. They needed papers. All my animals needed to be seen by the vet. Yeah, hermit crabs cannot be seen by a vet. And there's a spider by me. That's nice. That's real nice. Anyways, let's go back to the live Chat, oh my goodness. You like the palm tree? That's nice. I like the palm tree too. Oh, Kitty is in the chat. Oh my goodness. She finally made it. Hi, Kitty. How do you like my crabs? Just, you know, scuttling around on screen, I guess. Walking on rocks and stuff. Being all crab-like. So, let's see. Oh, also something I wanted to say is if somebody doesn't know better, do not come on to a thread and just basically choke slam them. Like, oh my god, you did this, that, and everything else wrong. We were all new ones. There's no reason for that whatsoever, and you'll get in trouble for it. No reason to choke slam anybody. Or even pick at the admins, pick everything apart. You don't want to do that. We do this for free in our spare time. We're humans. I don't think people realize that, but yeah, we're actually humans. It's insane, I know. Alright, we're going to go on to tank size. There's something that we've been seeing in the group, and people have been saying I'm going to upgrade to a 20 gallon. Hate to bust your bubble, but you want to upgrade to at least a 29. So, we're just going to look at some tanks real quick and just see what we're looking for in a tank. Got a nice little moss pit here. Crab sticking out like me. Got a really nice tank right here. Another picture of the tank. Look at all that sub, all that nice sub. This is my old 55, so enjoy, I guess. This is right here. This is my old 55. Look at them tanks, yo. We got a topper over here. Double topper on a 75. Yes, I will be explaining why you need a 29 gallon in a little bit. This is actually one of our admin's tanks. Can anybody guess who? Well, it's an old picture, so it actually might be quite different now. All of that sub, yo. Okay, and you can see the false bottom in that one. I think we've gone through quite a bit to where I can start talking. We're going to go over the reasons. Yep, haha, it's back at the beginning. Okay, basics. You will need a 29-gallon aquarium or larger with a mesh hood or glass lid to keep your crabs in your tank. There's a lot of different types of lids. You can just search the group. I think we should probably put a file together on lids. There's just so many different ones, so many different things you can do now to keep it in. More details into this. Smaller tanks, 10, 15, 20 gallons, are useful for isolation tanks or toppers, but they do not provide enough room or floor space or height to be an appropriate long-term home. A 40-gallon or larger tank is the minimum size you will need if you have any jumbo crabs. How many crabs per gallon? Yes, conjugated, or I can't even read. Jesus. I'm off it tonight. We're going to put a list together. I'm wacky tonight. Wow. I cannot read. Okay. How many crabs? Basics. Crabs should never be kept alone. Even though they say they're hermit crabs, they're really not. But they need 5 to 10 gallons per crab, depending on the size. We'll get a little bit more into this later. If you plan to get a larger tank later, you can use the 5 to 9 gallons per crab. If you never plan on changing tanks, you need at least 10 gallons of floor space per crab. Hermit crabs live in groups naturally. They're called a crab caster colony. We have jokes. Which is why it's important to have a tank mate. They live in pretty large groups, so the more the merrier, but you need the space. You need the space. You do not want them all up on each other. So, overcrowding, too many crabs per gallon, is a very serious issue. It can lead to death and just, there's so many other issues. Trashing the tank, let alone, that just won't. That's bad. So it's important to stick to the recommended crabs per gallon. Okay, I have some other notes on this. Super jumbo. See, I said I was getting into it, and I am. So, many species of hermit crabs in the wild tend to get quite large, especially the exotics. We have seen quite a few huge exotics, especially the strawberries. My strawberries were 1.5-inch shells when I got them. They were quite big. They were huge. And there's been others. I've seen an Indo in a 3-inch opening shell. It's, yeah, they can get pretty big. Just keep this in mind when you are purchasing or rescuing any land hermit crab. They can get big. Like any animal, they can get big. When your crab starts reaching a 2.5 shell opening, please add on 5 gallons more per half-inch per crab. So what this means is, example, if you have a 5.5, wow, I cannot talk, 2.5 opening, you want to do 15 gallons per crab instead of the 10. If he has a 3-inch opening, you're going to do 20 gallons per that crab. He needs 20 gallons of room. He's huge. He's going to knock stuff over. Yeah, I think that's what I gotta say. So 3.5 opening, 25 gallons of space per crab, yada yada yada. So let's see. Do I have any other notes? And oh my god, I cannot talk tonight. Yes, they do grow. They grow pretty huge. Oh my god, spay and neutering the isopods. Only you can control your isopod population. Jackson, you just missed, I'm going over tank size, why it's important to have a nice big tank, crab size. So, if you need me to repeat anything about it, if you're interested in it, I am more than happy to go over it again. And if anybody else has any questions or any comments about how badly I am doing tonight, because apparently I can't read or speak, or function as a normal human being, yeah, just feel free to comment. Awesome. What's why we own crabs? Because I'm crazy and I can't talk or speak. You gotta remember, I am on, I don't know how much of a delay it is, but there's quite a delay between chat and what's going on. Which is, I don't know why they do such a huge delay. Oh, crabs don't hear, so we can speak crazy. Yeah, that's nice. Like I said before, you don't need ears to, you know, crab. So it's okay if I blew out Fishbait's eardrums. So is there anything else? Any other questions, comments? We're already at an hour. I can't believe it. We've had quite a few viewers tonight also. If you're listening in the group, click on the YouTube link and hop over to the live chat. It's a lot of fun. They're making fun of me, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't want you to go to work either. Don't go to work. Work's no, it's a trap. It is a trap. So what tanks are you liking? And do you see any new tank ideas with these? These are some older pictures from, I think, 2014-15 in the gallery. If you want to be added to the gallery, let us know. Oh, a question about me. What type of hermit crabs have you had? I have, well, currently, I've only had 3 different kinds. I have purple pinchers, I have Ecuadorians, E's, and strawberry hermit crabs. So I still have all 3. I hardly see my strawberries. They're always hiding or molting, getting bigger. But I see my purple pinchers the most. My E's are most active when the sun goes down, so I don't see them all day until the lights are basically off in my tank, and I hear them crashing into things. Also, I don't know, you know, if everybody, obviously, not everybody knows me, but my Ecuadorians are in my walking crab tank. I have a Walking Dead themed hermit crab tank with skulls and stuff in it. No, those aren't all Mary's tanks, even though I think she's at 3 or 4. 3 or 4 tanks. Oh, yes, please subscribe. We're almost at 100. We're at 97 last time I checked. Let me check again. Yes, 97. We're at 97. And we're going to do a giveaway at 100, so come on, let's subscribe and stuff. Make a YouTube account and subscribe, and you'll get a bunch of awesome videos, and you get to hear me be weird twice a week, which I think that's a plus. I think that's a plus. Oh, and Mary is calling out Fishbait. That's nice. It's always great. Come on, guys, come up with some questions for me. Whether it be about hermit crabs in general, I guess my crabbing experience, others' crabbing experience, what I've learned from being an admin, anything really. No, you can't quit when you want. You're like one of the only ones in Arizona, Mary, so You're kind of like me. I'm one of the only ones in central New York. And Fishbait in his wow face. That's nice. How much wood can a woodchuck chuck? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I can say that, but nothing else. Jeez. I think he could chuck a lot if he could chuck wood, but I don't think a woodchuck does chuck wood. Yes, Mary is the head of the crab mafia in Arizona. So, yes. There's a lot of other stuff, Jackson, you can go get for cheaper besides the pet store. The decor, you know, you definitely want to get something that can hold up to humidity, but I have a beach theme tank, which it was pretty easy to get done, and a walking crab tank. That was a little more difficult to find. I've had a lot of people send me stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you 10 million times for my tank. The crabs love it, like old abandoned cars, scullies. I need to find a good zombie, though. Yes, thank you, Kitty. I do have talent. I hope I do. I hope I do this well. Tonight might have been my off night, but... Yes, let's get it trending. Let's get hashtag Crab Mafia trending. That would be awesome if we could do that in the group. Somebody go post that, and people will ask, and they can come here. Yes, I'm always looking for a deal too, Jackson. Amazon, you want to be careful with, but definitely check the, you know, shopper ads, because there's always sales on decor and stuff. I always have like the buy one get one free or 50% off of the fish stuff. That's another thing about the Crab Attack Gallery. There's ideas. This is just a small little part of it. I only picked out 20 photos. So. Oh, sorry. See, this is why I need water breaks. So. Is there anything else anybody wants me to touch on? How about some ideas for next week? What do we got for next week? Oh, he's going to spam it on his Instagram. Hashtag Crab Mafia. What's your Instagram name, Jackson? That way we can follow you on Instagram. Oh, PetSmart prices matches. And if you could hear that, those are my beagles. Barking at, well, barking at nothing, probably. They keep it up, you'll hear them howl. It's a lot of fun. But yes, PetSmart price matches. Also, a little, you can look at Walmart too. Walmart is getting rid of the price matching, so watch out. They're doing it area by area. So watch out for that. They're getting rid of it. Oh. Underscore period hermit period underscore period crabs period underscore period rule period underscore. That's Jackson's Instagram. If we want to go, you know, want to follow him, you can follow us. I don't remember our whole Instagram name. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Kitty. Petco's $1 a gallon starts tomorrow. So if you need a bigger tank, now's the time. Ah, there we go. April put it all. I wasn't sure if they had the Facebook at the end. But we will, we'll follow you back. And we post cute pictures and stuff. So, and lots of pictures of Ed. Oh, okay. We got an idea from Paige. How about explaining why other animals shouldn't be house of crabs other than isopods? I've seen those questions pop up a lot lately. Yes, that was, I think I touched on that in the other one. But did I? I don't even remember what one I touched upon, what I've touched. That sounds so wrong. Anyways, okay. Hermit crabs are prey animals. They're gonna see stuff and they're gonna hide in their shell, run, pinch, and, you know, do whatever they can to get away from the threat. They even see us as a threat. There might be some friendly crabs out there. Like, I have my Hermie. I've had him for 4 years now. And he'll pose and stuff and let you take pictures with him while he's in the tank. He'll pose and you can go up to the tank and he'll take a picture with you. But, that's besides the point. You, don't want a house. First of all, other animals have different environments. They're not all going to come from the beach. Like I've heard bearded dragons, lizards. Those guys don't come from the beach. They don't. I mean, they do in some cases, but they're not in the same environment as a hermit crab would. Some will harm the hermit crabs. They'll rip them out of their shells, eat them. They'll see them as a threat. Hermit crabs don't have a lot of protection. So, the only thing that can be housed with a hermit crab are isopods or springtails. Springtails are super cute. I think they are anyways. We've also, you know, lizards, things like that. Even worms, they can burrow, they can disrupt tunnels and little molting caves. When a hermit crab is molting, his most vulnerable, that goes along with the plants too, so I guess we got a theme. You don't want to disturb them when they're molting. They can burrow down. There's other types of bugs that burrow as well. I'm not going to list off all of them. But they can disrupt caves. Just, you know, some lizards dig. They like to be under the sand. And not only are they going to hurt the hermit crab, you're going to hurt that other animal as well. It's just not worth it. Also, in a tank, they only have so much room. In the wild, yeah, if they were together in the wild, they have thousands of miles to get away from each other. In a tank, they are trapped. There's nowhere else to go. Also, with the other animal, the salt water. Them drinking salt water, that's not such a good idea. Cleanup crew, that's the isopods. They clean up hermit crab poop, anything they spill. They also love driftwood, potatoes. They're also cool to have. There's a lot of different species of isopods. And remember to get them spayed and neutered. So, I think I'm going to say that at the end of every show now. Like Bob Barker did. And Price is Right. Any Price is Right fans here? Price is Right. I can't even talk, see? Alright, do we have any other questions, comments, anything else to go over? Does anybody want to hear the song again? So we can play the song again. So let me see if there's anything on the threads. Everybody comes to the chat now, so that's a good idea. Let's see what we got. Nothing on the threads. Nothing on anywhere else. Let's see. Yes. Do. Any more questions? So what does everybody want to see on the next show? What should I talk about? What are your concerns, questions, your ponderings? Any members from Wisconsin? I don't think it's so in the chat, but I know we should have a ton in our group. We're almost at 8,500. Yes, the chat is where it is at Chat is where it's at. Should make it a song. Come on, guys. I need some suggestions for next week. What do you want to hear? This is your show. I just talk a lot. I just want the info to be out there, man. I think we're gonna switch back to the plants. Something different than the tanks we got going. I'm gonna switch back. There we go. Oh, yes. The mod applications. We are looking for new mods in the group. If you've been a member for a while, you know how to crab like nobody's business. We're looking for new we're looking for new crabs, everybody. See, I am on point tonight. We're looking for new moderators for our group. We only have one moderator right now, Stephanie. She's lonely. What a moderator consists of is just basically watching the group. It's pretty cool, just helping out other members. You know, you have to have a pretty good sense of humor too to be a mod. We're pretty punny. So, as you can tell, I make all these punny titles for for Crabcast. I think my only normal one was Beachside or Seaside Chat, something like that, our first one. No, we won't be on next week. We do it every 2 weeks, so the next one will be, let me get the correct date. It'll be July 22nd at 9 p.m. Eastern. So, an hour less than it is now. An hour and 16 minutes less than it is now. The importance of matching your tank to the real environment. Yes, we can go over that. Do you want to go over it right now, or do you want to wait until next week? Oh, Jeremy, the new tat with the topper has stayed steady for several hours. Yes, heat rises. So, I would still get the... I don't know where you live, Jeremy, but the thermostat I would still get for winter. Especially last winter. I don't know about where you are. Here in New York, it was crazy. You had to turn the heat on, heat off. It was insane. Snowstorm, and then it's clear. Yes, thermostats are always a good idea. Always and forever. I think we've pretty much gone over everything. Yeah, thermostats are the new cool crab thing. Be like the cool kids, Jeremy. Get a thermostat. And then you don't have to worry, which is nice. It's always nice not to worry. Oh, Oklahoma. Yeah, I lived in Texas for about a year, so I was right under. Oh, bye. Have fun at work. Bye. We're sad you're leaving us. So sad. Alright. I think people are getting bored and leaving anyways. So, do want to hear from everybody in the chat some suggestions for next week. And if you learned anything today, or tonight, whatever, tonight, today, if you learned anything through this live chat with y'all. We're from all over the place. Michigan, Arizona, Oklahoma, Wisconsin. Alright, I think we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna play the songs one more time because I can, and you guys don't have a choice but to listen.
Hermit crab owners, yeah, hermit crab owners. Join facebook.com/group/it's a crab thing. Press the join button and you'll be there. See the best information on land hermit crab care. Don't paint the shells and watch out for the gills. It's hermit crab owners, yeah, hermit crab owners.
We can do decorating and hides next time, how to fill a topper. Yeah, we can do like some decorative ideas towards the end of the next show. The next show will be July 22nd at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, you know, take away an hour and 20 minutes from whatever your time zone is now. And that's when it'll be. If you subscribe, it'll give you an alert automatically. Alright, next time, guys, I want to reach 100. There's going to be a giveaway. There's going to be cool stuff from what I hear. Or, you know, I'm one of the admins. I should know, I guess. With the way I've been speaking tonight, you guys are probably like, no, you probably don't. So, yeah, we can do a decorative we can do a fun thing. That'll be fun to do. Is there any other serious topics? We can do environment matching to the wild. Oh, you're not bored? That's good. I thought I was being boring. Because like 2 people left. So. But yeah, we can do hides, how to decorate. We can do some do-it-yourself stuff as well. I can play some videos. Make some videos. Take some pictures. Safe food prep. Yes, I don't think we've had we've gone over diet before, but I don't think we have really gone into what a dish should look like. I think we've glanced on it, but I don't think we've really gotten into a whole show that was pretty awesome with food dishes and stuff. It was definitely when we were just doing the podcast and not like this cool little slideshow thingy, and we can, you know, show stuff. So, that's always nice. Also, I'll be going over safe food, and I think we'll also say our trusted list of sellers. Wow, I'm off tonight. Who you can buy food from, safe food from. We'll go over that. I think we'll do a whole food show. So, that'll be fun. We can do that. It'll be super fun. Because we lead exciting lives. I will be plugging our platinum members. Who I'm one of the platinum members, which is nice. This is what I do for a living. Oh, no, that's not stupid, Jackson. Maybe stupid, but helping people who have the wrong idea on how to take care of hermit crabs next time. Yeah, we can go over that. I can go over it briefly now a little bit. It's never good to just choke slam somebody, like I was saying earlier. Just yelling at them. Well, I guess yelling. I don't know. It's via text, so it's not like you can yell unless you send them a voice clip. Which I got a clip of somebody calling me a very bad name one time, but we won't get into that. You just want to kindly, say, I was new once too, and just try to direct them in the general right direction. Like, hey, look at this. Did you know that hermit crabs actually have gills? Give them some science. Because not a lot of people, I didn't know they had gills when I first got them. And everybody thinks gills, fish. Yeah, it's not always true. Yeah, crabs have gills. But yeah, you just want to be very, you don't want to be a know-it-all. You don't want to come across as knowing everything. You don't want to verbally choke slam them in the post or online, Instagram, YouTube. You don't want to choke slam them through a table like, a wrestler would, but via words and text and feelings. So you just want to be like, hey, welcome. I was new too, and just repeating myself over and over again, but here's some information. Oh, here's a cool graphic that we made. Did you know? And just try to show them your tank. Like, isn't this awesome? And it's a hobby too. Not only are you, putting them in a better condition, more close to the wild, you're giving them a good home. And that they also live up to 40 years, that they need to be committed. Also, I do want to go over that, don't attack us, or I don't want to use the word attack. Don't choke slam us admins. I guess I'm going to use the word choke slam from now on. We make mistakes. We're human. There's no reason to single any of us out. I mean, have you ever made a mistake in your life before? Yes, we're human. We're putting so many hours into research. Crabcast alone, it took me 3 hours to do just for the show, and that's not even including the 1.5. I'm almost at 1.5 hours airing time right now. You just don't want to choke slam us, through a verbal table. Be nice, act like how you would want to be treated. If you don't want to be choke slammed, don't choke slam. But that was a very good, I like that prompt. It got us talking a little bit, especially during the season. Everything's tying in tonight, which is really nice. A lot of people are going to come with crabs and the critter keepers, crabs in the cages, the colored sand, the shallow dishes, and they're not going to know. They're going to think, oh my god, this crab is so cute. Look at its little American flag shell, or whatever other shells they have. Sorry, I'm breaking up with my throat. Or shell that says, don't choke slam me. They're going to think, oh, it looks so cute, don't choke slam me. I'm not going to choke slam you, little crab. And they're not going to know, what to do with the crab. So it's always best to do the gentle route and just be kind. And if they start, because I've been kind before to on Instagram, some things are anonymous and some people will just choke slam you anyways, not knowing what you know, and just don't give in to it. Back up, dust yourself off from that verbal slam and move on with your day, because there's others that they do want help. Or, one day they're going to realize, wow, my crab died and this person was right. And that's sad to realize, but so, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Does anybody else have any questions, comments? Oh, you guys like the choke slam thing? I like the choke slam thing too. I thought it was nifty. I don't know where I ever came up with that at all. Every time I say choke slam, it makes me think of like The Undertaker or Kane from WWE, just like sending somebody through a table. If you don't know what it is, you should look it up on YouTube. Yes, tonight's alternative title is Chokeslam. Yes, it should be a pay-per-view. Just don't chokeslam anybody. That's the best way I could think of it because it's sudden and you're shocked and then all of a sudden you're through a table. You know, I just want to be nice to people and I want people to be nice to me. And other members, be nice. Just be nice. I don't understand. Is there, okay, I know I keep on repeating myself, but is there anything else that anybody wants to add into the conversation? Yes, we want to talk about more choke slams. Don't choke slam your crab. It's not a nice thing to do. They belong in the tank with their humidity. And they're prey animals. They'd be scared shitless and oh my god, I didn't mean to say that. Yeah, I'll bleep that out later, I guess. And just don't abuse your crabs. Don't choke slam them. And don't choke slam others unless you're a professional wrestler. I'm dying over here secretly laughing. Oh my god, I keep muting my mic because I'm dying. I am slowly dying over tonight. Yes, I'm a potty mouth. Well, everybody, well, a lot of people here know that about my mouth, and yeah, supplies. Yeah, supplies. I'm surprised I've never slipped up before. It's 11 episodes. This is the one where I say a kind of naughty word. I think the whole point of this whole conversation is do not choke slam your crabs and spay and neuter your isopods. And don't choke slam each other. Okay, let's see if there's anything else in the group. Oh, yes, remember, all the admins love your crabs as much as you do. We all have crabs, we all love them. It sounded wrong. I am on a roll tonight. Dear Lord. Yes, we all have hermit crabs. We all love hermit crabs. Not the other type of crabs. We care. We care. We might not show it in the group, but we care. We cry whenever a crab dies. I get sad. I mean, there's things that go on behind the scenes. We're not cold-hearted, or somebody called us Nazis once. I didn't even know that we were German, first of all, so given salutes and stuff, I didn't think that was right. Yeah, we're Nazis now, but yes, we all love each other, and that's why we have crabs. Yes, that would be why. Sharing is caring. Unless you're choke slamming somebody. So. Anything else we can go over? This is actually pretty long. I think the longest we've gone is 2 hours. Oh, Crab Mafia. Yeah, hashtag Crab Mafia all over the place. We're gonna make it a thing. Just like beach chickens back in the day. Does anybody remember the beach chickens? Yes, there is beach chickens back in the day. I was talking about walking a chicken on a beach. I think it was actually during the whole diet thing. Like, are they gonna find a cooked chicken on the beach? No. And then it went to walking a chicken on a leash, so. And don't choke slam chickens either. So I'm gonna switch to another page. I don't know what one. Let's switch to this one. There's more stuff on this one.
Hermit crab.
Oh no, no, no! That's a bad song. Here, let's switch to whatever. There we go. We can look at some different stuff more towards the end. Skipping ahead. No, I'm not. Just lying. LOL. There we go. There's some palm trees and stuff. Alright. Oh, we're going to be doing t-shirts soon. So, that's always fun. So, watch out for that. T-shirts and starter packs from HCO. Do you think we should make a choke slam t-shirt? Don't choke slam your crabs. That would be nice. So. Oh gosh, I keep on saying this, but I think we're done. So. Guess just to wrap up, be good to one another. You know, love each other. Well, don't love each other too much, but, you know, love each other. Be kind to one another. Don't choke slam each other. So. Oh my god, I just deleted all my notes. Oh, that's nice. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to play the song again because, you know, I can do whatever I want. You guys aren't here. So. This has been DJ Crablord. No! It's a bad song. I didn't say to play yet. Anyways, this has been DJ Crablord. Thank you for watching. We've had a bunch of viewers tonight. I'm totally amazed at how many there were. Thank you so much. And remember, control the isopod population. Have your isopods spayed and neutered. Good night, everyone.